guys, this is Mansi and welcome back to my channel, and hello if you're new. So today we are going to review a foundation, which is this baby right here, which is called Nykaa Skinshield Anti-Pollution Foundation. So let's give you the main key to this foundation, which is the triple active action formula, which says anti-pollution, deep hydration, oil control, and who doesn't need all three in their life when they use makeup. So yeah, I really like the packaging, which is very travel friendly and it won't leak or anything. You can just put it in your purse and go about it. And also one thing I noticed that the shade number is only written on the outer packaging, which is this one, and I'm in the shade 12, which is True Toffee. So yeah, Nykaa, please mention shade on this, because I swatched this shade on my hand and I feel that it's a little lighter for me, but let's see what it does. Maybe it oxidizes, because I haven't seen any review on YouTube. I have just seen what they said on Nykaa. So yeah, because I am never one shade in foundation, I always have to mix it with any other, and in this it is cheaper. So I hope this matches me, but I don't think so. It will like to dot the way I like my foundation, because I'm never one shade in any foundation. I always have to buy two in the end. So if this doesn't matches me, I will surely buy the darker one and mix them together and will let you guys know. But I'm keeping my finger crossed. If it matches me in just one shade, it would be like more than enough for me. So right now I'm going to take my primer and concealer, like the corrector which I use before putting on any foundation. It is like my mandatory step which I do with every foundation, so let's treat it like any other foundation. And yes, let's start with the video. So I'm going to use this Benefit Professional. I have already prepped my skin with everything, like the moisturizer, the toner, and blah blah blah, whatever it is. I'm a little closer to the camera so that you can actually see what's all there on my face. I know my skin is never good, so yes. Yeah, so now I have put on everything. So then I'm using this corrector by MAC, which is NW40 in Studio Finish Concealer SPF 35. If you're my skin tone and like somewhere around my skin tone and you have real pigmentation issues, please just go ahead and buy this concealer is so holy grail in my makeup kit that I don't even wear a foundation without this, because I know it will end up looking ashy no matter what color is it and how good the foundation is and how good the coverage is. Because this pigmentation is, I don't know, a little bit different from other things. Like I can get away with my under eye by putting any dark concealer, but this area, oh my god. See, I'll show you the magic. See, you see the difference? And you can just use your hands, because it's best to use cream with your hands. So now that I've concealed everything and I look more to the human side, let's go and grab the foundation and start. So we are now going to put this foundation on. I'll take about like 2.5 pumps and let's see how the coverage is, because I use a lot of foundation. I don't like to have sheer coverage or like even medium coverage, because for me it's like I do the full face or nothing. So I'll just warm it up like this. The texture is like quite thick, I can say. not like something very lightweight. And I'll put this on all over my face. And with the help of my beauty blender, I'll just take the so with the amount of coverage I have got, like, let me get a mirror and then I'll see. The finish is not matte or anything, it's like a little satin like, but the way it is sitting on my skin, I'm not a fan of it, because it's actually grabbing onto the texture I don't even have. So if the texture goes away after I set my foundation with everything, like the powder and like the compact powder and everything, because I set my face real nice, because I'm on the really oily side. So if I don't set it, it will definitely crease on me. It's no question with any foundation. Every foundation creases on me like real bad. So yeah, I am not liking the finish of it right now. And let's talk about the shade. Let me put it more on my hand and see if the color is still the same or it has oxidized, because on the face I feel that it has oxidized a little bit and it's already not that good of a match. Because I don't know, I think it should have been a little more darker for my skin tone. It's not matching my area. Like, leave this area because I have pigmentation issues. If I match it to this also, this is still, I don't know what it is. So I will be back once I do my whole face of makeup, and I will let you know if I use any more foundation or I'll just get done with concealer. But at this moment I'm not that big of a fan with this foundation, but let's see where do we get. So I'm back with the full face of my makeup, and as you can see, the foundation looks pretty good. The only problem I had while I was setting it and when I saw myself in the mirror, because I was putting the foundation with my screen, like on my screen, and when I saw it in the mirror I could see my pigmentation peeking through. So I applied a little bit more on this area and still it hasn't covered it like really nice, because I know my pigmentation is really stubborn. It doesn't covers up if I don't use a full coverage foundation. Although I under the eyes and around the other areas of my face it looks pretty good. And also I wanted to tell you that I use the pack concealer under my eyes. That concealer is really heavy duty. It is like almost like Tarte Shape Tape concealer. So I don't know if it's the concealer which is doing the job right now or the foundation, but in my opinion I think if the foundation doesn't hold well, the concealer will crease too, because I know my pack concealer doesn't crease on me. And even the MAC concealer I have used, it has lifted that concealer a little bit. I guess that you guys should know, because many people use that concealer, Studio Finish concealer from MAC, for like orange corrector. I don't use orange because it's like too much of a task. But still this area is not that covered up because I didn't use my pack concealer here. I don't highlight it here. I just highlight under my eyes. And otherwise the foundation looks pretty good. Everything went well on like the bronzer, the blush and the highlighter, and my skin looks pretty smooth. It is also because I do baking also. It makes the skin look a little more smoother. And I also used a pore filling primer. So now I'm going to give you guys a closer look of this foundation, that how it looks on my face and also in the sunlight. we are going to see how this. So now you have seen the foundation nicely and real close, so that you can see if you like it or not. But this foundation, I believe it is on the matte finish side once you set it, because I didn't use that much of a powder that I use as usually if I'm using a little bit on the hydrating side foundation like the Smashbox one, because that is also hydrating but a long wear foundation, and I guess the same case is with this foundation. And I hope this goes like real good, because the price point of view is like really good. And the foundation thing, like which happened, the situation which happened around my mouth, that is something which you can ignore, because that is just with me, because I like to cover it real good. If you don't have that much of a serious problem, I guess this foundation coverage wise would be good enough for you, because I really like the foundation to be real good coverage. Otherwise I look like ashy and everything. So yeah, we'll update you guys about everything, and if I miss anything in this video, I will definitely mention it in the description box, so do read it. And I will give my all foundation reference in the description box in case you are interested, because this foundation is little light, and I guess that is because of my pigmentation problem. If I would have been this color, like my actual skin tone color, it would have been enough, because I would have corrected with the darker powder. But it looks nice for as of now, like I look airbrushed. So yeah, let's go about the day. So I am back with an update, and it's been like 1.5 hours since I applied this foundation, and it's going up pretty strong. Like it hasn't creased around my nose area, whereas a normal foundation, like most of the foundation crease here on me. Although I guess this shade is okay for my skin tone. It's quite a little yellow, so it's fine. I guess it oxidizes or sets in your face after a while, which I experienced. Otherwise, I'm liking the skin, and it is not transferring or anything on my hand. But I haven't been out in the sun right now. I have been in AC since the time I applied this foundation, so I still have to see that how it reacts to the humidity, the heat and everything. Otherwise, I can say that I'm liking this foundation, and I hope this at least lasts for me 5 hours without touching it up, because that would be more than enough, because I am in a habit of touching up my face a lot. Otherwise, yeah, thumbs up till now for this foundation. So I'll show you guys in like in the direct sun, and you see how gorgeous it looks. Sun-kissed already. So it is 4 o'clock, and I'm going to end this vlog here, because I'm at my friend's place and I don't want to like annoy her with this thing, like reviewing again and again. And it has starting getting oily on the nose just there, otherwise it's all fine. And in my review, it's like a good foundation. Even if you have super oily skin, I guess it would last up to like 5 to 6 hours, not more than that. Then you have to touch up, I guess. Otherwise, it's a thumbs up from my side, and I will let you know any other details if I have it. So I hope you enjoyed this vlog thing plus review. Do let me know your thoughts about it, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.